Dr. Haycraft, DC Woods, DC Carver, Sunhill CID.
I'll be right with you. Please, take a seat.
Thank you for seeing us so promptly, Doctor. We won't take much of your time.
Well, I'm pleased to help in any way I can, though I must say I'm surprised to see you here.
You really, sir?
Well, I mean, it wasn't as though I made a complaint. I didn't see his face, so they hardly see the point.
I think there's been a misunderstanding, Doctor. We're here to ask you about one of your patients.
Oh, I see.
I take it you didn't get those bruises from the football pitch, sir?
No.
Is there something you'd like to tell us?
No. I was attacked on my rounds, had some drugs stolen from my bag. An everyday story, I'm afraid.
Where exactly was this, sir?
On the Cockcroft estate. But as I said, I couldn't identify anybody. He surprised me from behind.
Just one person, was it, sir?
I think so, but I couldn't be sure. It was all over so quickly.
When did this happen?
Yesterday evening. Unfortunately, people like you and me, well, none of us are immune from this kind of thing anymore, are we?
Did you report these drugs stolen?
I just haven't had the time.
Can you tell us what was stolen?
Oh, the usual supplies I carry with me on my rounds.
Yeah, well, we're going to need some details from you then, Doctor.
Of course.
Your patient, Gary Fraser, lives on the Cockcroft estate.
I know Gary. He's registered with me as an addict. I'm treating him with methadone. Is there a problem?
He died from an overdose early this afternoon.
Oh, God. Poor Gary.
Is there any possibility he's been taking heroin as well as methadone?
It's perfectly possible, yes.
Abusing the system, was he? Getting methadone from you and heroin from the streets?
Methadone substitutes on a physical level, officer, preventing the withdrawal symptoms. It cannot anesthetize the emotional pain like heroin does.
Did you know he was still being supplied with heroin?
As I said, it's perfectly possible. Under the Hippocratic Oath, a doctor must treat everybody without prejudice.
Has he ever said where he might be getting hold of heroin, Doctor?
Well, he'd hardly do that, would he? I mean, I'm a doctor.
Are you sure there's nothing you can tell us about your attacker? What he was wearing, for instance?
I don't know, I only caught a glimpse. A t-shirt. It's black. Oh, and a kind of a skull insignia on the front. But as I said, I couldn't identify anybody.
I think we might be able to.
Good. Well, if that's everything, I'm already late for my round, so